Okay, let's convert this to working in the session view. Now, this isn't something I would normally do. If I'm in the arrangement view, I would work on the track in arrangement view. But for the purposes of um, demonstration, let me show you how I would do it. So there's a cool trick you can do where I can grab this clip like I'm going to move it. So I'm going to click and hold down and just keep holding it. But at the same time, while I'm holding it, I'm going to press the tab key. Now I've still got that clip, right? So I'm going to put that, you have to put it back in the same track. Okay, this was just a scoofing around. So this is that track I just made, right? So I pulled it over to session view. I can do the same thing with this snare hit, or this clap, I guess, crunch, whatever it is. Put that on an audio track, grab my kick, put that in there, and I guess this vocal thing if I want it. Now I only have to do this once, because look, this is just one loop through and it's going to go on forever. So if I stop everything, and let's be sure all of this is off. It looks like it is because it's grayed out. Okay, so now this is going to go on forever. Remember, that's how session view works. Let's turn in my kick. Right, this is 4 bars, or 1 bar I should say, but 4 hits. And it's just going to go. Let's add my clap. And I can add my little vocal thing wherever I want. See the waveform coming in. See the waveform coming in. Right? That's not set to loop. And I wouldn't want it to loop because that would be annoying. Now let's stop it. And let's stop everything. And let's say I have something that I really like. Okay? I'm going to go back over to arrangement view. And you see how all this stuff is grayed out? What that means is Live is saying, you've got something going on in session view and you've got something going on in arrangement view. I don't know what you want me to do, so I'm going to choose session view. And so it's going to gray this out to say, I'm not going to play this right now. I'm going to play session view. If you want to say, no, arrangement view, take over, you hit this button up here. And the reason I'm going to do that is I want to delete all of this. Just want to clear the canvas, so to speak. Okay, now I'm going to go back to session view. Now that this is empty, what I want to do is record my session that I'm going to play. So what I'm going to do is hit record. Okay, so now we're recording. I'm going to start my MIDI clip. It's cool. Let's enter the kick next time around, right here. Let's enter my clap. My vocal. See the waveform coming in. One more time. See the waveform coming in. Okay, now let's do a graceful exit here. Let's take out the keyboard first. And then my kick. And then my snare. Not snare, clap, I guess. Now I'm going to hit stop. So I recorded all of that. Where did it go? It went to arrangement view. This is what I did. And this records every time you started and stopped stuff. So this is exactly how I did it just now. So let's take back over for arrangement view. And so we basically documented that whole performance I just did of the pieces of the song. And this is what a lot of DJs do. So when someone performs like a 4-hour set or whatever, they'll be working mostly in session view or all in session view, but they might record the whole thing to arrangement view so that they can go back and touch it up if they want to, or they can export it as a track and post it to SoundCloud or do whatever they want to do. So I recorded everything that I did, every motion that I made. Every time I click start, the track starts, and I click stop, the track stopped. I can adjust it. If I did something wrong and said, these should have ended at the same time, maybe this was dumb, I can get rid of them. So I can modify the performance. It's kind of cool. So this is called recording to arrange. Record to arrange. I was in session view and I hit record, and that recorded it to the arrange view. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's talk about the newest kind of recording, which is called capture. I'm really excited about this one.